Hi, welcome to Uranus Fitness. I know what you're all about. That's right, add more weights. Come on, come on. Come on, make that noise. Really? Finger guns? Well, yeah, you know, no lunks allowed, so pew pew. Hi, LifeisGolden here, and I really hated this job I worked at. And you'll hate every job you'll ever work at if you don't subscribe to me because retail sucks, and people who work in retail already have it hard enough, okay? So be nice. My mom always had a tough stance when it came to jobs. She wanted to teach my brother and I the value of money early on, so we got our first real jobs when we were like 12. So I had a lot of experience under my belt by the time I was 18 and started working at Planet. Wait, I don't want to get in trouble for this. What celestial body can I replace this gym name with that might still be funny? I'm not this childish, am I? Yep, sure am. Uranus Fitness. This gym is unique for a few things. They give out free candy, free pizza, but what they're most well known for is the LUNK Alarm. And of course, I'll get to my experiences with that a little later. I can't say my experience working for this gym is the same for everyone, but let's start off right after I got hired. The gym wasn't even opened yet, so we worked at this tiny office space that's like right next to the gym while it was still under construction. The boss told those of us who got hired that we needed to sell as many gym memberships as possible before the grand opening. Now let me ask you something, viewer. How do you sell something that doesn't exist yet? With pictures of happy people, nice equipment, and dirty sales tactics, that's how. They literally gave us a script and had us practice walking around showing potential members what the gym would look like, which is fine, but it's the idea of gym life they wanted to sell more than anything. And it was awkward as hell. Hi sir, are you interested in a gym membership today? Sure. Great, let me just take you over here and we'll sign the paperwork. Wait, let me show you what our gym has to offer with these pictures. No thanks, really, I get it. No, really, I insist. Some people didn't want the gym membership because I was forced to be so pushy with them. But my boss was so persistent about us showing them the pictures by any means possible. This dude must have attended the college of selling ice to Alaskans, because his sales tactics were so unnecessary for people who were already interested. Sir, these people already want memberships, just stop. If you thought things got better after the grand opening, oh I assure you, things only got worse. Let's talk about customers for a sec. Now I'm sure most of you are familiar with the typical rude customer or shady individual, but Uranus Fitness somehow granted me the most unfortunate encounter with this old lady. Let's call her Bertha. So Bertha struts in one day to ruin a perfectly good shift. Let me give you a visual real quick. If you Baba from Spirited Away and Corilla DeVille had a nasty love child, you start to get a visual on this woman. I was very friendly like I am to everyone, but she wasn't having it. I said hello, but she ignored me. I asked her how her day was. She ignored me again. She was just looking at me with disgust like I was at the bottom of the barrel of society for even speaking to her without being spoken to first. But after refusing a tour and refusing to sign a contract, she just left. She just walked away. But not before cussing me out and telling me that my generation is a cancer in society. Of course, my boss walks out that very minute and tells me what I did wrong. What I did wrong! We're picking our battles today. We're picking our battles today. You just can't help some people. She actually came back later. As I tried to hide from her, my boss pushes me towards her to try to make the sale again. I squeak out a pathetic, "Welcome back," and all she does is nod and ask for a contract to sign. So I give it to her and she just walks away with it. She leaves. Again. Some places, like car dealerships and I guess scummy gyms, don't want people to leave with their contracts in hand and unsigned. Why? I don't know. But I suddenly had a little more respect for her for sticking it to the man. And I never saw her again. Now, if you weren't aware about this already, I have a huge secret to tell you. Gyms are freaking gross. And when I'm not trying to force Alaska native grandma to sign the contract to buy my ice, I was busy cleaning the gym equipment. And let me tell ya, they might as well have their own ecosystems growing on them. And my coworkers and I were diligent about cleaning. Otherwise, our boss might force us to sell memberships in even more awkward ways. I'm talking sweat stains on treadmills, spit and snot on free weights. And side note, please, if you are to take a shower in the gym, wear flip-flops no matter what. Don't ask. I'm not trying to scare you from going to the gym, but please take disinfectant wipes with you. Because y'all are nasty. Of all the people I've seen come through that gym, my absolute favorite was this guy named Brian. This guy was no slouch either. He was like 6'7", and you can tell he was serious about getting into shape. He just wanted to be the best version of himself. The best husbando he can be. After he signed up, I started to notice that he was going to the gym a lot. First 2 times a week, then 3, then 5. The most fearsome machine in the entire gym was this little ditty called the Stair Stepper. This machine made grown men cower in fear. Gym rats feared it. Other machines wanted to be it. And this man, this brave, strong, husky boy, waged battle with this machine for an hour at a time. All of the staff were in awe of Brian. We saw him shed a ton of weight in like 6 months. It was nuts. It was so inspiring to see him change, and he was just so much happier. Plus, it was nice to see someone finally beat that cocky stair stepper into submission. Now, we can't talk about Uranus fitness without talking about the elephant, or LUNK, in the room.
Honestly, I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed.
The LUNK alarm. Also, this pesky alarm is how I ended up getting fired, so here we go. Personally, I don't really get it. When I go to the gym, I'm going with the intention of getting in and out as fast as possible and blasting my melodic Viking death metal music in my ears, which I imagine gives me unforeseen strength by the gods to get that last rep in, of 15 pounds. I don't really care what's happening around me or if someone is yelling because, like myself, most people are just listening to music and doing their own thing. My coworkers thought the same thing and we all thought we would never have to press the button until this one time. I was working the night shift and these 2 huge dudes came in for a workout. So I signed them in and they started working out, doing their thing. A little loud, but not annoying anyone else. Afterwards, they both came up to me and said, "Hey, does that LUNK alarm thing actually work?" I said, "Sure does." And they said, "Please, please, please, can you show us? We will never bother anyone, we just want to hear it." Sure, why not? As I sounded it off, we all had a laugh and had a good time talking about how ridiculous it was. But turning on that LUNK alarm when I wasn't supposed to got me fired on the spot from my boss. And after everything we went through. So my final question to you, dear viewer, is, would you please buy my ice?